Any squirrels?
No.
Nice.
Squirrel-free zone.
In the motorhome, anyway.
Maybe in your truck again. I don't hear any scurrying or skirting. Skirt, skirt, like that. It's probably under the hood of one of these cars again.
Well, guys, you hit like enough. Rob is here. Honestly, though, good job on the likes on the last video. It's at like 500 something already. That's crazy. That's really good for us. So, right on. It's an easy way that you guys can help us, and we definitely appreciate it. And we do have a puller. That's why we're making this video, to answer some questions we saw in the comments over and over.
It's falling apart,
about a puller. So yeah.
Well, the thing is if you watch the videos, you would know we have one because we used it already once, and we basically opened her up on an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've used that a couple times already. But anyway, Clayton will come out in his pajamas soon, and we'll get to looking at the pink engine and its accessories. Maybe seeing if the head gasket was the issue, or the cylinder wall, or there's a dead squirrel blocking an oil gallery. Well, Clayton made it out here.
Get out of here with that.
And he's not wearing
he
pajamas.
Has no pants on, apparently.
Oh, he had pants on.
You guys don't like the pajamas. Now he just didn't bother wearing them.
She's gotta, like, lick it. First of all, I mean, it's not coolant because we ran straight water. It's not antifreeze. Zero signs of a leaking head gasket.
In your professional opinion.
I'm not a fucking professional. I'm gonna get pants.
You do that. Then we'll start looking at more of this. If you guys, I assume everyone watching this has seen the last video, but maybe you didn't. We took this apart, and one cylinder looked like it hadn't fired ever. At all. And we did a bunch of racing this year with the car, did a bunch of power skids. Clayton, Captain No Pants, Captain Underwear over there, did a really awesome power skid.
I got a shit so bad.
Oh my god. Put some pants on.
While Clayton goes and takes that shit, we're gonna play some clips of what this engine did in the shit horse this past year. Allegedly on 7 cylinders. 1109 at 124.
This one looks like it has residue on it, but if you look at, it's super hard to see, but if you look in there at this valve, it's super clean. You'll never see it, I don't think.
Well, tiny little bit. Well,
you know, like it's super clean, the top of the valve.
The stem.
Yeah, well, the stem and the top of the valve, like the flat part of the top of the valve. It's super clean, just like this one is. But if there was gas pouring in there, like say it was overfueling that cylinder, it would clean the piston. You would think it would probably end up cleaning the piston off, right? If it was flooding kind of thing, or if water was getting in there. But the only way water would get in there, I think, is if the head had a crack or something, you would think. I can't see anything like a crack anywhere. It's just a scratch.
have to pressure test everything. Put the heads back on. Make some block-off plates for the water pump.
I don't see.
Are we really gonna go to that length?
I don't see anything
Well,
that.
like I say, sound like
that's
us.
Not water. That's like
Yeah.
it's fuel. Who took the plugs out? Because if you remember, we had one electrode that was,
Super
Bending
fucked.
a little
Yeah.
bit,
and I bet you if we go back and watch that video,
We might be able to catch
might
it
be
in
able to
that.
tell what cylinder it was. Because I don't know. If
I
these-
never fixed it, so it would
I
still.
don't, yeah, but did these plugs go back?
Oh
to the
yeah, I
same
don't know.
hole?
That's the question, yeah.
This is the one that's.
Did you straighten it out a bit?
No, it's still squished. Like
Looks
it's
like
still,
it's off fire,
It still
though.
doesn't have a ton of
Oh,
gap
God.
to it.
Yeah, but it's still got 15, 20.
No, I know. I never said it was squished flat. It just.
It would still spark.
Yeah, it's just tight. It looks to me like it got dropped, is what I said last time.
And that plug has been firing.
Yeah.
Good to reuse.
Oh yeah.
This iteration of the 6-liter was the first time we used new head gaskets on the shit horse. Yes.
I mean, it sure looks. I mean, it has some.
Yeah, no, it's at one point it's off.
It has some burning to it, so it's not like it wasn't never firing.
Fuck, is that 6 or 9?
I hope it's 6. It's a 10 cylinder. Otherwise, I mean, it looks good.
No cracks. I don't know. That's kind of a silly theory, but
You got that displacement on demand going on in the tune or something.
shit, you're right. I totally forgot to tune that out of there. For this build, we went with new pistons too, which is why it looks extra new.
I mean, that would explain though on that last time when we raced it, and the first pass or two you made it only went 11.8 or 7 or whatever. That would explain why, because it was only running on 7 cylinders. And I said that. How did it slow down from running 11.0 or 11.1 with no cam, no blah blah blah, to 11.70 all of a sudden?
Picked up.
It was a
After
bit
giving it more
strange.
boost, it went faster.
Yeah.
Or was
Well, yeah, we
Yeah.
turned the boost up, right? Then it went 11.0 again or 11.1 or whatever it went because we cranked the boost up.
If you guys want to check out that entire video, it's called "Can the Shit Horse" or
So
"Can
it's
Our
this
$6,000
thing.
car run 10s?"
No.
It's fairly recent, this summer.
It was 5 on that piston, right?
6.
6? 2, 4, 6.
This puller's so nice.
Like you guys saw at the start of the video, Rob does have a puller. And like you said earlier, he did buy it. It wasn't a group buy, but it's for all of us to use. I just wanted to rush out here really quickly, and I thought he was still going to come later, so that's why that happened. And I knew the Part Source one was free, so I went and got it. You guys are saying like, look at the tool. I did look at the tool in the store, and I don't know, it didn't look terrible. I don't have a machinist eye like Clayton over here.
Well, who examines?
The threads didn't look
who
like
examines the
destroyed,
threads? You just make sure it's got 3 fingers. The rod looks like it's got threads on it. You think the tool's good, right? But Mike walked out of there with a turd.
Speaking of turds, Rob just popped that balancer off this third. Easy, no air, even. He's very strong.
Need it with a good puller.
Used a vice grip to hold the crank there. If you're cringing, this crank is garbage, so don't worry. But we would do that nonetheless. Our new oil pump, which is most likely toast.
I'll clean it.
Chain,
Your rotors.
still nice and wiggly, as it should be.
I think it didn't tighten up.
I was gonna say, it didn't tighten up.
Yeah, hopefully the cam and bearings are good.
Fuck, that's even looser than it was.
The cam looks okay as long as the cam bearings are okay.
I don't know, I think that's normal for an LS.
That's how they all are.
All you guys in the comments are gonna shit your pants, but
That's too bad.
Want to show them how to take oil pump off?
What's your prognosis, Clayton?
That light's really bright, probably.
And hot.
I'm blinded by that fucking hot light.
The gears don't look in that good a shape. From what I can see.
Dang.
We'll pull it apart and look.
Well, there goes the crank. I thought we were gonna like abuse it because it's garbage.
Bearings are stuck to
Abuse it how?
Hey?
Take it all back?
Is there
Just like
bearings?
kick it over like it.
No, the axles are there. Fuck man, I can see those cam bearings from here. They're beautiful.
Oh no, they're fine. I was just looking at why this one, the hole is
The
on
front
this
one
side.
definitely looks
and on
mint.
the rest, they're on like this side. I can see some pieces of metal in there, kind of, like when you take the
Oh,
bearings.
this will be $6 at the car.
At least, yeah.
Parts washer.
Machine
Yeah.
shop, hot tank. Sonic test.
Yeah, sonic test.
Line hole.
And maybe this is the time.
Hole in the torque plates.
Just so
Hole
then we
hole.
can prove to you guys it's not
Give it a deck while it's there.
cracked. Well, that's, now you're getting crazy.
Bronze lifter board bushing.
Whoa. Easy. All right, so completely took apart and yeah, it's great. Everything looks pretty cool. Besides,
The bearings.
besides the bearings, but the cam is good. The cam bearings are good. Now we're just gonna go through some of the comments. Stuff that you guys said in the comments. I have some notes here and we're just gonna run through them because that's kind of what this video is about. There's such good response to that last video. I just wanted to make like a sequel to it so you guys would have a little more closure.
And there's the puller. Just to talk
Yeah,
about
no,
that
yeah.
again.
We showed them the
Let's cover that
puller.
again.
Yeah. When I took the puller back, the parts guy actually asked if it worked. And I said no. And I started to say about the threads and he just said, oh, well, that's too bad. And then I just didn't say anything. So I didn't want any trouble taking it back. But let's get to your comments. First thing I saw that I thought was interesting, someone said they wanted to hear our opinion about the YouTube changes coming up. December 12th, I think it is. If your channel isn't commercially viable, I think is the term they use. Things might change, and then also in the new year there's going to be the whole thing with the setting if your channel is for children or not.
So we're done.
Yeah.
We're done.
No, I mean
Not the kids.
our channel is not for children. I don't know if they consider children up to like 17, because I mean teenagers like cars and stuff, but it's obviously not like child content. I don't know. We're not too worried about it. I have all the hard copies of all the videos, so they can be uploaded elsewhere if need be. But anyway,
I don't know nothing about it.
engine colors. Off the top of your head, what color would you paint it?
Well, we haven't tried Ford Blue yet.
Yeah, but didn't we?
No,
What
it
color
was
was that blue that we painted?
dark Ford Blue.
Dark Ford blue.
Oh, you mean the light Ford blue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's blue though.
What's your color off the top of your head?
Green?
Oh, I was gonna say
Green's bad luck.
I was gonna say army green. We're thinking
Bad
the same
luck.
thing.
Why?
Green's supposed to be bad luck for a race car. Not that it's a race car.
It is.
It's a
Wow.
street car.
7-cylinder race car.
Yellow, maybe? I don't know.
Coolant. We basically determined, lots of people had commented that coolant was getting in there and washing down the cylinder, but I think we determined that is not the case.
Well, we haven't pressure tested the block for cracks or anything, but there's nothing apparent.
There's no signs as far as inspection on the head gaskets and the deck and the head surface. Diluted oil because of gas. We were actually talking about how we changed the oil before we attempted to take it to the track the last time, and there was an abundance of gas in the oil.
No, oil never smelled like fuel. The one time we changed it this year.
Yeah. So I mean, it is possible that it was like a very recent. I mean, these pistons were new, so it wouldn't take much to clean it. So it might not have been all year like we think. But the Chrysler puller, 4 or 5 people said that. We have a good puller, but thanks
Well,
for
that is the Chrysler Polar.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the one that everybody
Even
says
better.
to buy. That's why I bought it a long time ago already.
Rob didn't want to share it the other day. That's why Mike went and got that piece of use.
You guys didn't hit like quite enough for Rob to show up that day, but as a result, he's now here today. So if you hit like now,
I'm pretty sure I didn't come because you said slap. That's why I didn't come.
Really? Did he say slap light?
That's illegal.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't come.
Milwaukee tower lights. Yeah. Right now you got the sun right behind you guys. It's really hot and the light is kind of yellow. It doesn't work the best for filming. But it's good in a garage situation.
I gotta get up there and
yeah, there's...
Put some lights in.
The ceiling lights could be
I
even
need
improved.
I need to fix this one and 6 more that way.
Yeah.
Speaking of fuel and too much fuel, the injector test is going to be done at Rob, so you can look forward to that in the video because he has a rig that he can
Test them.
test it. And yeah, like a lot of you guys said, we should have just changed the oil after it ate the turbocharger, and that probably would have helped a lot of things.
And maybe we'll fire this up on our new test engine stand.
Yes, one of you sent us plans for a test engine stand, which to me, I think less about firing up an engine we want to keep, and I think more about exploding shit engines on it, but...
Just keep one hooked up to it all the time. If you're bored, you just want to play with the motor.
yeah.
I remember saying, oh, it'd be cool to build one. Hey, it's a video to make it and then to do stuff like test fire an engine, make sure it has oil pressure before we put it in and blah, 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 right? That would be a cool thing to do.
That's also something that gets suggested a lot.
Or put it in a room with ballistic glass around. And have like, I don't know, the intake pointed up. And then we'll just
Shoot potatoes into it or something.
practice pouring stuff into motors.
Yes,
And
I'm
full
definitely
song.
down for that. If you guys are down for that, comment. And hit like. As always. Alright, that's it for today. We took it apart. We know where we're at now, basically.
No, we don't. We're leaning towards. That's the end of the video.
Clayton was about to say we're leaning towards injector. The battery's about to die again. But anyway, really appreciate you guys. Hit like all the videos, subscribe.
You're disturbing what's left of my brain.